What's up, everybody? My name's Devin, and we are doing an alternative broadcast of the Lakers game. It's the Lakers versus Dallas. It's the first game back from the All-Star break, and this is going to be very exciting. I know nobody's here yet, so I'm just going to start slow, and right as soon as I look down, Brandon Ingram drains an open jump shot, 71-53, 9:24 left. Here in the third quarter, and now this stream is going slow. And I've been having trouble finding a stream to watch this, so I'm just going to go try to find another one real quick. Man, all the shady sites are just not working. There we go. Let me see if I can find another one. Let's go. Dizzy Streams, come on. And let's even see, is this on... What's going on? Well, thank goodness nobody... Oh, and that's got the smallest screen out of all of them. Alright, gonna have to keep on looking. I found one in standard definition, but once you really notice, it's terrible. You can't watch it, so if anybody's here, my bad. Oh, we got an error 502 bad gateway. Let's try this one. That one was working, but now it's not working anymore. Man, what is going on? I'm sorry, everybody. If anybody's here, thank goodness nobody's here yet. Let me just actually double check to make sure that I'm live on YouTube, and live says there's people here. Oh, what's up, YouTube? There's already people here. Hold on. Let me try to find the stream, but it's 73-56. Lakers are winning. We are back from the All-Star break. Good to have Lonzo back, though. I'm not even watching him play right now. All right, let's see. Let's try this one. Click here to reload stream. Okay, I'm clicking there. Clicking there. Clicking there. Here we go. I think this is going to be very small. Come on. Let's go. Please, come on, let's go. Alright, the shady streams are definitely going down. Let's see, is this on ESPN or any of those ones? It's on, see, it is on ESPN. So you guys, here we go. 73-56, 7:34 left. So what you guys see in the top left corner is actually ahead of what I'm looking at right now. Hart looks like he's going to shoot a three. Fakes. Goes around Berea, but now it's frozen. And now it's frozen. You know what, I'm just going to try Spectrum. I'm going to try Spectrum TV. And I don't like Spectrum. This is the worst website ever. But we'll give it a try. And if there are people here, I'm sorry already. And we already... Dude, now we got 9 people here. And usually it takes a little while for people to come, but I can't find the game right now, so hang tight. I'm going to find the game on Spectrum and then give you guys a play-by-play. NBA, here we go. Oh, it's on ESPN. Here we go. Now I got a big screen. 6:04, so this is even behind. So it's 78-58. And I'm just going to get right to the play-by-play. Somebody on Dallas shot a three and missed it. Randall came down with the rebound. On the court right now for the Lakers is Pope, Randall, Hart, Ingram, and somebody else. And the Lakers just made an easy 2 points, 80-58. We are kicking the crap out of Dallas right now. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Usually I start during the second quarter, but today I got off to a late start. And if you are a regular around here, you'll know that I missed my New Year's resolution is officially over. I missed the game before the All-Star break. And I think we played the Timberwolves. And it was a close game at the end, so I definitely missed out on some views. But we're on a commercial break right now. It's 82-58. Wow, that's just an ass whooping. And that's just good to see. So the Lakers are 23-34. So we go up to, if we win, 24-34. That's not bad. And from everything I've heard about Mark Cuban this last week, it was funny. The first thing I heard was that he was just being honest on a podcast and got fined $600,000 from the NBA because he was purposely losing. And I was like, you know what? That's bullshit, because if you get fined for telling the truth, then that means something's wrong with the system. But then I heard that he was covering up some not sexual abuse, domestic dispute. Or he was covering up or looking the other way when his top guy, the CEO of his company, was involved in domestic assault for years. And it was just bad. And it was just not a good look for Mark Cuban, because he knows what's going on. And he looked the other way because this guy was getting him tons of money. And now we got a commercial. Brandon Ingram's in the commercial, so I am all in favor of that. And if you're here from Facebook, I am sorry, I'm going to get it figured out on Facebook. But welcome to YouTube. YouTube is better anyway, but next time I promise I'll be broadcasting live to Facebook at the same time. And we're still on commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. Lakers are kicking some major ass, and Lonzo Ball, have not seen him in the game yet. And I'm watching this on ESPN, so if you can get to a TV, get to ESPN. It's just fun to watch the Lakers. And I just saw a commercial for YouTube TV. So, honestly, I don't know if that helps me or hurts me. Trying to do this on YouTube. I guess it's good if they're advertising for YouTube. But, I just wish they weren't so strict about sports. And I lost one of my accounts. I tried to stream Olympics, and they were not having that one bit. And I was seriously trying to talk the whole time just to make sure that I wasn't copyright. And nope, I double-checked it, and it for sure would not have been covered by fair use. So they got me for 90 days on one of my other accounts. Luckily, this one is still good. And we're still on commercial break. And the people that brought me down, I'm not going to complain about YouTube while I'm doing YouTube, because YouTube's got my back. Usually it's Spectrum that doesn't like me. But this time it wasn't even Spectrum, it was the actual Olympic Committee. Or some kind of Olympic thing. It looked very official. They scared the crap out of me. So not even going to challenge that one. They can have the Olympics. And now we're back to the Staples Center. Lakers are kicking some ass. We got Adam Devine, Floyd Mayweather Jr., J. Cole, Mario Lopez, Will Ferrell. We got some celebrities at the game, and we're playing terrible Dallas. Number 1 for Dallas gives it to number 40. Number 40 shoots a 3. That's good. So it is 80-61 with 5:26 left. Lakers have it. Ingram's playing point guard because, Lonzo's back. Where's Lonzo? But Ingram's got it. Gives it to Pope. Pope takes it to the lane, gives it to Lopez, and then Lopez turns it over. And that's going to be off on Dallas, I think. And the Lakers are going to get the ball back. And you know what? I am feeling very rusty at doing the play-by-play. Lakers have it. Pope gives it to Lopez. Lopez is, he's got to be able to play at least pretty decently against Dallas. They have nobody huge. Pope shoots a crazy shot. That's no good. And then one of the smallest guys on the court for Dallas comes down with the rebound. And it's not Barea. This Dallas team is terrible. 40 gives it back to the little guy. The little guy gets open and shoots way short. And Lopez comes down with the rebound. And there's not one person on the floor that's even close to as big as him. And that's when Lopez is at his best. They get it to Randall, who's posting up against the little guy. Randall likes this matchup. And that's going to be out on Dallas. 80-61, it's a 19-point game. And that is just fun to say. Lakers are up by 19 points. Thanks for coming, everybody. Honestly, it was a long break without doing this. And I prefer, I was like, where are the Lakers games? And they take a break after the All-Star break, too. So it's like, they do the All-Star game, and then all the players get a break. So glad NBA is back. Lakers are going to be all jacked going into the end of the season. And if we keep on playing like this, we might be able to win. And this is on ESPN, so I doubt many people are going to come. But on Twitter, I never know what's going on Twitter. Randall takes it to the hoop and makes a sweet layup. Goodness gracious, Randall is one hell of a basketball player. It's just, he gets into foul trouble. 40 has it for Dallas. Gets Ingram in the air and shoots and is going to go to the free throw line. That was a great pump fake from 40. And honestly, it feels like, Barnes. Barnes just kind of owned Ingram. And it seems like we just played Dallas like 2 times ago. And, Harrison Barnes, 12 points. He's on 5 of 12 shooting and 5 rebounds for the game. There's Lonzo Ball. He's in the game right now. That's so exciting. I have not seen him play in months. KCP's checking in. Lopez comes out. Thank goodness. He doesn't do shit. And on the floor for the Lakers, we got a good team right now. Barnes makes the second free throw, so it's 82-63. Still a 19-point game. Lonzo Ball has it. Wow, there he is. And he is way bigger than you would think. They're playing tough defense against him. He gets the ball to KCP. KCP turns it over. Man, that guy's playing super tough defense. And then Isaiah Thomas steals it back. So IT shoots an open three. No good. Randall almost comes down with the rebound, but not good enough. A little bit of butterfingers in the last few games. Looks like he still has it. But IT shooting up threes early in the shot clock. Maybe didn't need to do that. He wasn't even close. Oh my goodness. Who's this little guy? A little guy for Dallas. Just cut to the hoop. Number 11. Who's this guy? Number 11 for Dallas. Just, wow, that was amazing. Lonzo Ball shoots a three. That's no good. And number 40, Barnes, comes down with the rebound. He's playing fast break offense. Lakers keep up with him. They slow it down. Kuzma's guarding 40. Kuzma not playing good defense. He shoots a three. Luckily, the three's no good. And Lakers come down with the rebound. Isaiah Thomas is going up against a guy just as small as him. He cuts to the hoop and misses the teardrop, but going to go to the free throw line. And I like this guy, Isaiah Thomas, so far. He's still the new guy, but his size does seem to be a liability. 82-65. Thanks for being here, everybody. If it's your first time, I just watch and tell you exactly what I see. Luke Walton, up on his feet. He's not a bench warmer anymore. Nobody call him a bench warmer. And IT makes his first free throw. And we got Kuzma, Thomas, KCP, and then Lonzo and Randall. Isaiah's got 7 points on 2 of 7 shooting and 2 assists. So that's not bad. And if you watch the game that he got thrown out, I think that was against, I forget who that was against, but he didn't even do anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. He just, I mean, are you allowed to get thrown out of a game for popping off at the mouth? I mean, what could he have possibly said to get thrown out of the game? I don't know. It was bullshit. The coach for Dallas. Oh, I remember this guy. Looks a bit like a cancer patient. KCP's playing good defense. 23, shoots in his face and makes it. Wow. Okay, well, no, KCP, that's still pretty good. Lakers turn it over. Dallas has it on a fast break. 11 gives it to 1, and 1 dunks on everybody. Luke Walton is up on his feet. That bench is not getting warm. 84-69. And, wow, Luke Walton decides not to call a timeout. Lonzo Ball goes to the hoop and finds Randall open under the basket, and Randall makes an easy layup. And how do they not call that on? How is that not a foul? I mean, great assist from Lonzo Ball. He had some pretty good he had some pretty good takeoff speed there. Now he's playing defense against 23. And who's got it for Dallas? Number 7 has it for Dallas. Gives it to 23. Lonzo's playing good defense, but not, oh, definitely good enough. And he gets the rebound. So way to go, Lonzo. IT has it right now. Finds Randall, cutting to the hoop, and Kuzma dunks. That was so awesome. Kuzma just dunked. Assist from Randall. I'm going to get a little bit more into this, people. It just doesn't feel like I'm in the zone. Smith Jr. Yeah, Smith Jr., he's good. Being guarded by Ball, goes around Ball, shoots in the lane. That was a beautiful teardrop, and it goes right in. Lakers have it. They find Pope. Pope gives it to Ball. Ball gives it to IT. IT tells Kuzma to give him a screen. Isaiah Thomas juking and driving, dribbling it, giving it to a wide open Pope. Pope shoots a 3, gets a good bounce, and that's good. 91-71, back to a 20-point game. And maybe Luke Wall not calling a timeout was a good idea because we just opened up our lead again. Smith Jr. tries to go for the alley-oop. And I think number 7 is going to go to the free throw line. And Randall, he looks confused. And he just doesn't foul as much as anybody else. It's a weird thing that's going on in the NBA. Like, back in the day, Randall's play would be considered soft. They would never call anything. Shaq used to just back in on everybody and throw elbows. Nobody cared. I mean, every single time. Randall, if he just barely hits somebody, they instantly call a timeout or call a foul. It's not fair. Number 11 shoots for Dallas. That's good. And Zubac is in the game right now. And looks like Luke Walton is trying out everybody. IT gets a screen from Zubac and shoots in the lane. That's good. 93-73, back to a 20-point game. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Friday night. I don't know what I'm doing play-by-play on YouTube. You know what? Don't ask me. It's probably not a good idea, but I'm doing it. Thanks for being here. And maybe we're just, maybe we're not that cool in general for being on YouTube on a Friday night. But we cannot be cool together. So I appreciate you guys coming. And if we got anybody new, oh wow, Berea just drained a 3. 26 seconds left, 93-76, and Isaiah Thomas dribbling up the ball. Lonzo's getting guarded by Berea. That looks like a pretty good matchup. I don't know why they won't exploit that. But Lonzo doesn't even look involved. He's just went to the corner at the three-point line and just standing there. And then Dirk fouls IT. And man, it seems like everybody picks on Isaiah Thomas because he's small. Because if I were playing against IT, I would pick on him the whole time. But what is he going to do? Anyway. IT is yelling at somebody. Lonzo Ball passes it to IT. IT is being guarded by number 11. Number 11 is playing good defense. Oh, wild shot by IT. And that's good. At the buzzer. Holy crap, that was so lucky. Everything's going the Lakers' way. 95-76. This is the ending of the third quarter. What's up, everybody? Oh, what's up? Oh, he got kicked out against the Pelicans. Yeah, that was super annoying because he didn't really do anything. Thanks for coming, everybody. I know that this is on ESPN, and get to a TV if you can. We're on commercial break. The first one is for McDonald's. We have a $1 Coke, $2 burger. Anyway, I don't understand what exactly they're saying because I'm watching with no sound, but it looks like you can get good value on the dollar menu at McDonald's. And you know what? I'm not really a big McDonald's guy. But if I got to get up early and have a long day's work, I will eat Egg McMuffin, hash browns, and a Coke. You know what? It just gets me going. So don't judge me. And now we have a commercial for probably some kind of phone that can do sweet photos like portraits. Let's see, what is this for? They're showing a whole bunch of like selfie portraits. Selfies on the iPhone X. Well, what a surprise. Now we have a commercial taking place in like an old French, now we have like an Egyptian. Anyway, we got another commercial. And today I was watching the news and Lonzo Ball was saying how all the college players are getting paid under the table. And I totally believe that. And he was saying everybody's doing it. So does that mean that you were getting paid under the table, Lonzo? I want to know. And I'm not saying that I'm against it. I think college players should get paid. But if you say everybody knows it's going on, that kind of implies that you're getting paid under the table. Now, I don't know if you had agents when you were at UCLA. I don't know what's going on. But he kind of implied that he was getting paid too. But don't get me wrong. I really like Lonzo. I made a video about his dad a little bit ago. And honestly, I was just going with the, you know what? You can do your own thing, man. LeVar Ball, do whatever you want. You're trolling, you're doing media, you got a business going, do your own thing. But when I heard Magic Johnson was upset about the whole thing, because he said that he wanted all his kids being drafted by the Lakers, and most of the time LeVar trolling is normal. But Magic said that, and as soon as I heard Magic was pissed, I was pissed. So you can check out that video. It's 2 times ago. Oh, and then I posted a video of them talking about Lonzo Ball on the Maybe I'm Crazy podcast with Joy Taylor. And honestly, I just love Joy. And I was just thinking about, what happens if I just edited that whole podcast together with just nothing but Joy and then took the other guy out of it? And then I put it into the editing software and then realized really quickly that was going to take so long. Anyway, I kind of started, so we'll see if I end up doing that. But I'll bet you that podcast is way better without Brandon Newman and just Joy. Anyway, Undisputed with Joy Taylor and Shannon and Skip. It's like my only thing that I watch. And then I think I like... Anyway, I watch the podcast too. Still on commercial break. 95-76. Lakers, and so Dallas, they've already admitted that they're trying to lose on purpose. Now, should Mark Cuban have said that on a podcast? Probably not. But if he's telling the truth, why not? Here we go. Isaiah Thomas. Last 3 games, he's averaging 10 points. Tonight's game, he's got 12 points, and he's got like a portrait of somebody on his arm. That's a pretty sweet tattoo. Lonzo's in the game. Zubac's in the game. Kuzma's in the game. Kuzma faked a long 3 and then tried to get it into the lane to Zubac. Didn't work, but that is out on Dallas. And this is one of those games where everything just seems to be going the Lakers' way on the bounces and the rebounds. And every time it goes out of bounds, they always point down the Lakers' direction. So that's good to see. And holy crap, Kuzma just cut to the hoop so fast. And maybe he's getting even faster as the season goes on. Powell on Dallas looking super confused. And Kuzma is going to go to the free throw line. Looks like Isaiah Thomas and Lonzo were talking about something, and they were talking about it in like a healthy way. So that's good to see. Maybe those two will have some good chemistry together. Isaiah Thomas, career with Boston, 28 points per game last season. What? Last season he had 28 points per game? Why are they getting rid of him? Oh, because of Kyrie Irving. Wow. That's amazing. 28 points per game. We got to get the ball to Thomas. 11 shoots a 3. That's no good. And Thomas was supposed to be guarding him. And he's definitely a liability on defense. And I'm not going to blame him. He's very small. And it looks like the Dallas is starting to play some better basketball. Dirk shoots a 3. That's good. 97-82. 11-12 left here in the fourth quarter. And if Dallas is going to want... Oh, never mind. It's 97-79. And if Dallas is going to want to get anything going here, they're going to have to do it right now. Isaiah Thomas lost a shoe trying to go around Dirk Nowitzki, and Dallas is going to get the ball. And, oh man, this guy 11 just kicked his shoe. Why are they trolling Thomas? Holy crap. You should have seen what Farrell did. And now they're yelling, and now Farrell... Okay, if they throw Isaiah Thomas out of the game for this, that is such bullshit. And now Isaiah Thomas is talking some smack, and now Dirk is getting in on it, and 42, the official, has just had enough of everything. And what happened was Thomas's shoe was on the ground, and then he was going to go pick it up, and then Farrell just kicked it right when he was about to pick it up. It's a rude thing to do. And he just made an awesome shot, and going to go to the free throw line. Number 11. Is that Farrell? Yeah, number 11. It doesn't seem like these players are respecting IT that much. This is the second team that is trolling them. It's like they're purposely trying to get under his skin. And I think they know that he might be a bit sensitive right now because, you know, he has been traded a lot. Maybe he hasn't had the best season. Maybe he's a little bit down on his luck. And I think these NBA players just smell blood in the water when it comes to Isaiah Thomas because they are in his face. They are not being nice. Lonzo Ball gets it to Zubac. Zubac goes up against Dirk. Oh my, what an awesome give and go from IT to Zubac. And Zubac just threw down. Way to go. 99-82, 10:35 left. Do we have any regulars here? Make sure you let me know so I can give you a shout out. Berea has it right now. Lonzo Ball is guarding Dirk. Lonzo's doing a great job. 7 goes up against Zubac and misses the shot, but going to go to the free throw line. And Zubac is like up on his feet like I didn't do anything. So now we're going to watch the replay. So the shoe comes off. And then Farrell kicks it. Number 11 kicks it. How is he not thrown out of the game for that? He kicked somebody else's shoe. And I don't know. I don't think people respect Isaiah Thomas. And I think it's just everybody loves LeBron so much that when anything bad ever happens to LeBron, whether it's Isaiah Thomas or it was that other guy that's on Boston now, they just blame them and they think, oh well, you can't make it work with LeBron, you must be a terrible person. It's like, no, maybe LeBron's a bit of an asshole himself, but I love LeBron, don't get me wrong, you can come on over to the Lakers, but after a while, if everybody has problems with, it's kind of like with Kobe back in the day. Like, we knew he was a great player, but he was a bit of a dick. And after like 5, 6, 10 people all came out and said, you know, he's kind of a dick, we kind of had to take their word for it. It was a lot of people. The math didn't add up. Dirk shoots a 3. Andy makes it. 99-86. And Dallas seems to have a little bit of a hop in their step. Lonzo Ball being guarded by crossed up Farrell. Should have taken it to the hoop, but didn't. Gives it to Hart. I didn't even know Hart was a rookie until recently. That's amazing it's amazing how young and good our team is. Zubac makes another 2 points, just standing under the basket. Way to go. And Dirk, totally. You know what? I think this team is better when Dirk is not on the floor. He's so slow that it completely slows down the pace of their offense. Little guy shoots a 3. That's good. Farrell, you know what? He was talking some smack, but he seems to be a pretty good player. And who knows, maybe him and IT would be a pretty good fight. I mean, they both look small. And someone calls a timeout. We are going to commercial break. Thanks for being here, everybody. And most of the time, I do the commentary of the entertainment for the people at Staples Center. Like, we can watch the guys doing the halftime. We can... Oh, I got a subscriber. Not Shanks. Nolan Rosenquist. Thanks for signing up. This is what I do. I just watch the game and tell you what I see. But yeah, usually I just watch what goes on. They don't show me the commercials on the shady streams. But now I'm on the Spectrum website, which is just absolutely terrible. And me and Spectrum, we don't get along. The only reason I'm doing this is because they screwed us on the Dodgers this year so hard. And I maybe took it too far, and now I'm doing Lakers. So, Spectrum, screw you, but I'm using you right now. Thanks for being there. Still on commercial break, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about Isaiah Thomas. As soon as he got on the team, if you're watching with no sound, I'm not saying it's the best way to watch basketball, but there are certain things that you can see that aren't as apparent when you're watching with sound. And like, for example, it's really easy to see when someone's putting in a lot of effort. Like, Nance Jr. was the best player on the team if you're watching with no sound. Another thing that you can notice is that you can see when they're picking on somebody, kind of like in hockey, where they'll just go after somebody until they start a fight. And I think that's what they're doing with IT. I think they just want to start a fight with IT or disrespect them, because everybody's doing it. And honestly, it was very similar to the way that the point guards were guarding Lonzo Ball at the beginning of the season. Like, he's a rookie, it's his second game, and yet we have like these guys that are top-tier basketball players playing full-court defense against them. It is just annoying, and it's not because they just want to get in their face, I think. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. I picked up 1 subscriber, and I promise that I will miss no... Okay, I can't promise, but I won't miss any more games as much as I can help it. I didn't realize that they had that final game against the Timberwolves before the All-Star break. I thought the Pelicans was the last game. And then I was out and about, and I looked down at my phone, Lakers start, and I'm like, holy crap. Well, you know, my YouTubers won't be upset. Or will be a little bit upset, but I'm like, you know, it's probably going to be a blowout. Lakers have been winning, so nobody's going to come. But it was a close game, and honestly, I think it's just the way that people watch basketball. They tend to really only watch in the fourth quarter, and if it's a close game, the numbers skyrocket. So I missed out on some views and maybe some subscribers against the Timberwolves, but I'm back. Oh, here we go. Coming up next, we have Arizona basketball scandal. 100,000 payment to DeAndre Ayton. Top of the West. The Rockets win 11th straight. You know, I was telling you guys about the Rockets. They got Harden. And Harden, I think, is the scariest player to play against. Here we're back, and Zubac and Dirk are talking to each other, and they look about the exact same size. If you can get to a TV, it's probably going to be a little bit more fun, but if you can't get to a TV, I got your back. And now they're talking to Dirk Nowitzki, and honestly, me and him have the same hair. It's like the only people that have the same hair, like me and Dirk. And I got a twin brother, so me, Dirk, and my twin brother. Farrell has it, takes it to the lane, almost turns it over, gets the ball back. Zubac, is that going to be a jump ball maybe? Zubac seemed to have his hands full with Farrell, who has got to be one of the smallest guys in the league, except he's way smaller than even Isaiah Thomas. And then, so you know what, I'm a little bit more okay with a little guy picking on a little guy. And in general, I don't like little guys in basketball. You know, like Barea. Pick another sport, dude. Barea alley-oop to somebody and the guy missed it. Somebody missed the alley-oop, but great pass from Barea, but not quite good enough, I guess. IT gets a screen, shoots a three, way short, and that's the second three in a row I've seen him shoot way short, and his shooting style looked a bit rushed. I didn't like what I saw there. Dallas is playing with some energy, but they're still down by a ton. They miss a three, and Hart comes down with the rebound and finds Kuzma, who's cherry-picking. He makes the How was that not a foul? The Lakers, I know we're way up right now, but if you've been watching, because we're so young, because Kuzma's a rookie, we never get the close calls. He just made the sickest layup and ended up on his back. They didn't call it. Dallas turns it over, and now we have some kind of foul away from the ball that's going to be on Dirk Nowitzki. He looks frustrated, and have not seen Mark Cuban at the game yet, which is maybe not surprising considering the amount of trouble he's going to get into. Just saw Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the sideline eating junk food, and who knew that he ate junk food? But I saw him doing it. And you know what? It was just so disappointing to hear about Dirk. Or not Dirk. Oh, Dirk's got thrown out of the game? Dirk either got thrown out of the game or he fouled out. 106-89. Lakers are up. 7:50 left. Hart's got it. He's a great rookie. I didn't even know he was a rookie. He doesn't play so much like a rookie. It's great. Who's this guy? Long three. Was that Kuzma? Man, Kuzma is our best rookie. I love Lonzo. He's got so much potential, but for the rookies that are doing the most right now, Kuzma's number one. And he's only going to get better. And I know that I can get hard on him for playing fast and loose with the ball. And he likes going up against... Maybe Dirk, he's on the ground. Maybe he's got some kind of a cramp. But yeah, he's going to the back. He must have a back cramp. You know, he's getting old. 41, 45 years old. Yeah, Dirk did not foul out, did not get thrown out. He's hurt. Looked like a back cramp or some kind of a cramp. Ingram's in the game. Kuzma shoots. That's no good. And the referees called some kind of a foul off the ball, so that wouldn't have counted anyway. The coach for Dallas, you know, he looks pretty angry. Dallas gives it to Barea. Barea gives it back to number one, Smith Jr. This guy's pretty good, but he hasn't done much in this game. He's being guarded by Randall, goes right around Randall. They give it back out to Barea, who's being guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma's playing good defense. Barea tries to shoot against him, does shoot against him, and misses the shot, but they're going to call a foul on Kuzma because he's a rookie. And Barea is going to go to the free throw line. 109-89, 7:10 left. And now they're showing Abdul-Jabbar, number 33, and James Worthy, number 42. Some major shaky cam. So that video guy, you know, you got to put that camera on a tripod if they're going to broadcast your camera. Here we go. We got NBA Countdown, Thunder vs. Warriors on Saturday, and that's going to be a game that I watch. And honestly, people, the only thing that I watch is Lakers with no sound. But if it's the weekend and if it's a big game, I will watch it. Only because everybody else does. And you know what? I've been doing this now, and like I would think, you know, I wonder, do people that know me, do they respect what I say about basketball after I've been doing this? And they don't really watch. You know, this is kind of a YouTube thing to do, and most people don't watch YouTube. It's weird, but trust me, people don't watch, and no, they don't respect anything I got to say about basketball. IT is at the free throw line, makes the first one, and yeah, I really like the way he plays. And he's a little bit sneaky, but in general, if he was just bigger, that would really help out his basketball career. But he's got 16 points on 5 of 12 shooting and 4 assists, and he makes his free throws, so that's a plus. Haven't seen Lonzo at the free throw line yet, but I heard that I sure heard that he was shooting 47% at the free throw line. I don't know if that's true. They give it to 23. 23 is being guarded by Hart. Hart plays so well for a rookie. It's crazy, and he drains threes when he's open. They give it back to 23. He's backing in on Hart. Step back jump shot, and that's good. And that was a little bit disrespectful. 23 for Dallas. Ingram gives it to Randall. Randall finds Kuzma. Oh, Kuzma went for an awesome reverse dunk. Missed it. And Dallas now has the ball. And honestly, they play faster and better without Dirk Nowitzki. Other than his ability to drain open shots, including threes, what does Dirk do for them? I don't know. I think he's a bit of a liability because this team looks better, though they are still down by a lot. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to do better next time. I'm not feeling funny today. You know, you guys like me. It seems like people like to watch me because I'm funny, which I don't even try to be. But, wow, Kuzma just drained a three, and Luke Walton gives him some rock because, you know, he's not a coach, he's a friend. And it's kind of like when you were a kid and, like, you had the parents and, like, you know, somebody's dad gave you some rock. And you're like, bro, you're a dad. Same kind of thing. Like, he's supposed to be the coach, but I think Luke Walton wants to be their friend. And now we're off to commercial break. The never-ending Captain Old Spice. What commercial? Ooh, this looks like a pretty sweet movie. On March 16th, we have Her Legend. We got a woman like solving puzzles, and it looks a bit like, oh, this is Tomb Raider. This is Tomb Raider, and I don't know if she is better than Angelina Jolie, because Angelina Jolie looked exactly like Lara Croft, but I'm glad they're rebooting this. I don't like them rebooting movies that I loved, that were huge, kind of like Ghostbusters. Like, leave that one alone. But movies like Jumanji, which were not that awesome, reboot those ones. And Tomb Raider, reboot that one. Take a movie that we all kind of watched but wasn't spectacular and reboot those ones, and then leave Ghostbusters alone. And don't get me started on Ghostbusters, but I did not like that movie at all. And I'm going to go see Black Panther tomorrow. Don't have my tickets yet, and didn't see it last weekend because I didn't get tickets. And close by me, I think this AMC has got to be one of the busiest AMCs in all of Los Angeles, maybe even the country. And we couldn't even get in if we wanted to. So we're just like, you know what, we're going to wait one more week to go see Black Panther. And I mean, I tried my best not to listen to the reviews and the spoilers. And, you know, I tried to stay off my phone, but I know everybody loves it. And I know some of the plot points. Did you guys see Black Panther? Let me know what you think. People are still here. Thanks for being here, everybody. I know it's not an exciting game. So that must mean you're here for me. So I appreciate that. It's funny because when the games, usually when the games are no good, everybody leaves. And even, there could be loads of people here. Like, one time I saw 100 people here, and then as soon as the game was over, everybody left. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And then I looked up in the stadium, and people that paid money had left. So I'm like, you know what? Don't feel bad. If you want to leave, you can leave. I won't take it personally. But at first, I'm like, man, am I not doing good play-by-play anymore? No, it's just because the game was over. Still on a commercial break. But yeah, let me know what you think about Black Panther. I still have not met one person that didn't like it. Like, not one person. I don't think I can remember a movie where that happened. Way to go. Here we go. We got Sunday Showcase. We got the Spurs versus the Cavaliers. And, you know, it makes me a little bit upset when you see all these teams with such good players. Whether it's Embiid or Devin Booker or all these great players. And on great teams, Lakers leading scorers, Julius Randle, 18 points, Isaiah Thomas, 17 points, KCP, 15, Brandon Ingram, 12, Kyle Kuzma, 12, Zubac, 12, Hart, 11, Ball, 9. And wow, that was a crazy distribution of points. And very, very flat. Everybody got a piece of the action, and nobody got a piece of the action of Smith Jr. He went right to the hoop. 114-94, still a 20-point game, 5:35 left. And Dallas has not been able to do anything against the Lakers team, and they're just so undersized. Ingram shoots a three. Wow, that was in and beautiful. 117-94. Brandon Ingram, he is my favorite player on the team. I don't want to put my cards on the table, but Brandon Ingram is my favorite. I think Randall is the best, but Ingram's my favorite. He's just so cool. Just want to hang out with him. Randall has it, being guarded by 42. Tall white guy. He takes the white guy to the hoop and gets his own rebound and then almost turns it over. Somehow still has the ball. Somehow the referees do not call a foul, and they were hacking the shit out of him. Number 11, alley-oop to 42, the white guy. He can't get it. He gets blocked by Ingram. And Ingram, wow, great play from Brandon Ingram. I didn't even know he could play defense like that. And then 42 got mad and pushed him. And I think he's going to go to the free throw line. And Brandon Ingram, look at those shoulders. What a good-looking kid. And yeah, 42, tall white guy for Dallas. You should see his hair, like the way that he parts it over. Is that Keebler? Is that Keebler, number 42? If that is Keebler, I remember him dunking on the Lakers super hard last time, and we ended up losing against Dallas. And it was the Keebler tree that kind of set that in motion. And now Randall comes out. And I don't know why he came out. Maybe referees and little kids sitting courtside got to give him a high five. I've always been jealous of those kids sitting courtside. Have not seen Lonzo Ball in the game in a little while. Maybe they're going to start him off slow. And Kuzma turns it over because, you know, I don't think he's quite grown into his legs or his arms yet. He just looks like a teenager that doesn't realize he's 6'5". Anyway. Dallas scores, and now some comedian behind Randall just made a joke, and everybody's laughing. Lonzo Ball's laughing his ass off. And, yeah, nerdy guy behind the bench made some kind of a joke. Looked like Larry Ellison, the owner of Virgin Atlantic and the airplanes and that rich guy. But honestly, Elon Musk won the trophy for coolest rich guy. That guy that did Virgin Atlantic and the albums, screw him. You don't see him building rockets. Or he tried, but it blew up. Ennis is in the game, makes an easy 2 points, and of all the people that I think that got passed over was Ennis. Was he not doing good? Let me know what you think about Ennis. I thought that he was doing perfectly fine, but then they started putting Caruso in the game, and then Ennis never really got his plays back. So I do now think Ennis is a third-tier player on the team. And, you know, he does look a little bit like an Amish guy with his beard, and he just took everybody to the hoop and missed the shot, but that was great athletic ability, and the referees called something, and the Lakers bench is just having a great time. Lonzo Ball is laughing his ass off, and you know what, as long as his dad doesn't make Magic mad, LeVar can do whatever he wants. I don't understand why we have to talk about it so much, but just don't make Magic mad. Still a 20-point game. Now a 21-point game. Thanks for coming here, everybody. 3:34 left, and tomorrow we also have a game. I've checked my calendar, and make sure you come back. It's been a week off, and I'm not feeling it. I got to remember. I got my list of the names and how much they're making. Oh, here we go. Bryant, number 31. Love this kid. He's in the game. And what I don't get is he's our only center. Why doesn't he play more? Is he that young? He looks like he's 15 years old. But Brian, you know, I'd like to see him in the game a little bit more, because just he's the biggest guy on the floor right now. Is that Keebler, number 42? Oh yeah, that's Keebler, and he ruined it for us. It was a close game the last time we played Dallas until Keebler dunked on us so disrespectfully, and then we gave up afterwards. So I don't like that he's tall and lanky and white. I mean, but I do respect his play. Dallas's ball, 121, 101 left, 3 minutes left in the game, and now we got a shot of Ennis. And yeah, the only person that I missed, I mean, Clarkson was great, and on Facebook, loads of Jordan Clarkson fans from the Philippines, so it was great to have them in on Facebook, but I miss Nance Jr. way more. Like I said before, if you watch these games with no sound, you just can tell who's trying and who's doing work. And Nance Jr. he got more offensive rebounds than I think the rest of the team combined, in the fourth quarter for sure. And luckily we're winning this game by a lot. And if we can continue to blow out teams by 20 points, we won't need that. But we've lost in a lot of fourth quarters this year. And as soon as Nance Jr. left, I started seeing the same thing happen, where it was close until the final few minutes, and then we had nobody step up on defense, and there's no energy. So I don't know how LeBron was able to get Nance Jr. I mean, he was only getting paid $1.4 million. Why would anybody want him? But now he's not on the Lakers, and honestly, Ingram's my favorite. Randall's the best, but Nance Jr. was my favorite. No, I didn't say Ingram's my favorite. Randall's the best, and Nance Jr. was not my. I don't know what I'm looking for. Anyway, Nance Jr. was up on the list of favorites. 123, 101, 205 left. Thanks for being here, everybody. Friday night, and now it's time for straight talk from something wireless. Oh, what's up? They say Lonzo to limit. Oh, well, that makes sense. Put the game Millhouse. Well, I can't. Kuzma is 6'9", not 6'5". Put the game. I can't show the game. They kicked me off. Lonzo's stats. I know he's got 9 points, and I've seen him get over 4 assists. So, like Justin Wiley says, they're going to limit his minutes, and that makes sense because he's been gone for a little while. And oh, now they're showing Jimmy Butler. What happened to Jimmy Butler? I like this guy. Oh, did he get hurt? Did he get hurt? Oh, something happened to Jimmy Butler. Oh, no. I thought that maybe he was going to come to the Lakers. Is he going to be a free agent? I don't know who the Lakers need. I was going to make a video. Oh, here we go. Western Conference standings. Houston, Golden State, San Antonio, Minnesota, Oklahoma City, Denver, Portland, New Orleans, LA Clippers, Utah. So, we still have to beat the LA Clippers to make the playoffs. And I'm not saying that we're completely out of it. The Clippers are 31-27. Wow, it is amazing how good the good teams are in the West. The Warriors and Houston, holy crap. Now, I love the Lakers. I think that we have so much potential. When I take a look at that list of top 8 teams, it seemed like all of them beat us pretty easily. So I'm glad Lonzo's back, but if we're going to make the playoffs and do well in the playoffs, we're going to have to change something around. The status quo wasn't working, though we were starting to win without Lonzo, but that was still not good enough. What we need is a center. Ennis going up against Keebler Tree, shoots in his face. Wow, Keebler was playing good defense. Dallas gets the rebound. And now it's almost like nobody's trying. Except for Farrell, number 11, misses the 3. And then Bryant comes down with the rebound and disrespects this guy. He fought for the rebound and won because he's so big and strong. And then the other guy was on the ground. And then Bryant talks some smack to him, and they called a foul. And now Luke Walton is up on his feet, pissed. And Bryant is looking confused, like, what did I do? And we know what you did. You had some choice words. You said words, and they called a foul. Now he's looking confused. That was a technical of some kind. Luke Walton looks pissed, but he's wearing his good-looking $1,000 suit. And let's take a look and see what happened. Bryant comes down. He was talking smack to Powell, number 7. And now I think Bryant's coming out of the game. Oh, no. He's just going to pass it in. And, yeah, I think Luke Walton was just trying to protect his player a little bit. I don't know what happened. 123, 102. They get it into Zubac. Zubac, number 7, Powell, was playing such amazing defense versus him. And Zubac, you know what? I don't know if he's good enough to play in the NBA. He just doesn't seem to do anything well. Bryant, he's good enough because he's big. Lakers still have the ball. 57 seconds left. And when these games are not close, wow, the final 5 minutes is so close. It's almost as if both teams just want to get it over with. And honestly, I know that Mark Cuban said that they're purposely losing, but I like it better when we can just pretend that they're trying to win. And I know in a perfect world that just won't happen, but it's just not quite as fun if Mark Cuban takes his players out to dinner. And like took his big players out to dinner and had he went like ding 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 ding. I have an announcement to make, kind of like he's getting married, but he didn't say he was getting married. He said you guys need to purposely lose, and I think it's called tanking. He told them to tank, and then he admitted this on a podcast. So Mark Cuban not having a great week. That's besides the point. The covering up your employees' domestic abuse is way worse. And I don't want to say anything because I don't know too many of the details, but it sounds pretty bad. Like, it sounds pretty bad. And according to Undisputed, the authorities in sports for me, it's bad. They're going to foul him, and they can take away draft picks, and Dallas is screwed. So yes, you guys are already doing terrible, and even if you get the good draft picks by tanking, you still might get screwed. So Mark Cuban, maybe you should spend less time on TV trying to get business or trying to give money to other businesses, and just ask a couple questions at your own. Hart misses a free throw. 21 seconds left. 124, 102. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to read you guys' comments at the ending, but there's not many. Usually there's way more. And honestly, usually more people come, but I think just because it's on ESPN. And this game is over. Thanks for coming. Oh, Jimmy tore ACL maybe. Yeah, that was funny because it didn't look that bad. I don't know. Usually, like, I just figure like a torn ACL, it's always like their knee explodes, it bends backwards. But it looked like such a minor injury. But the way that he was acting, it was like as if he knew that something was bad. Pelicans, Kuzma, yeah, not many comments. You can read those yourself. Thanks for coming, everybody. Got a couple subscribers. Thank you so much. And I will be here for tomorrow's game, and I'm going to pay the stream boosters so I can do on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch all at the same time. This is my first game back, just warming up. So thanks for coming, everybody. And oh yeah, the good, the bad, and what to look forward to. The good, the Lakers came out hot. Now, I know that this was Dallas, but we had a pretty good break there. And we had Lonzo back. He was looking like he was in the groove. IT was looking like he's in the groove. Kuzma's shooting when he's open. Randall was playing good basketball. Like, in general, we look like a professional basketball team. Now, was that because the competition was terrible? Maybe. But we're up to 24 and 34, which is just a miracle because we were stuck in the teens forever. Like, we were stuck at 11 wins for months. And I don't even know what happened. I look up now, and we got 24 wins. So they can come in bunches. Oh, here we go. Now we got something on Jimmy Butler. And yeah, I'm still watching with no sound, so I still don't know. But it didn't look like that bad of a his knee. Nothing really bad happened to his knee. Yeah, I don't know. That looked bad. It looks bad because of how he's acting. The good. What was bad? Bad was. What was bad? What was bad was one. It doesn't seem like, so imagine if you're 5'9" in the NBA. Like, that's already not good. But if you're 5'9" and you have all the other players coming after you, that's bad. So whatever blood in the water that all the players have for Isaiah Thomas, they're gonna have to get over that. He's just a basketball player. He's playing for the Lakers. Don't be a dick. And what to look forward to tomorrow's game on Saturday. It's going to be 7 o'clock at night. If you can't get to a TV, make sure you come back. And I promise I'll have more jokes. I don't know. I was on the Spectrum stream, and I think a lot of times I get my jokes from watching the crowd. So anyway, I'll be funnier tomorrow if this is your first time. And give me another chance. All I'm saying, thanks for coming, everybody. This is the alternative broadcast. And you know what? I'm just going to keep on doing it. So if you're ever driving or at work and you just got to know the score and some quick commentary, make sure you come back. Thanks for coming, everybody.